Hey everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a big week packed with exciting stuff. Some of my favorite books to talk about this week. I'm going to start with the Marvel guys. I'm going to start with a trifecta of Star Wars books. This is Thrawn #1. You might remember him from the extended universe novels from Timothy Zahn. One of the more popular characters outside the films. Real excited about this story. Marvel's done a fantastic job with all their Star Wars stuff, particularly with these 5-issue minis that they've rolled out. If you read Han Solo or Princess Leia or any of the other ones that they've done, you're right there with me. And like I say, this guy's super popular, super cool. This is sort of an adaptation of the latest novel. So if you haven't read that, maybe this is chock full of spoilers or something, but either way, super excited about that. Darth Vader #11, another stellar book that Marvel has in their Star Wars line. This is one of the ongoings along with Star Wars proper and Dr. Aphra. Been encouraging you guys to check out all the different Star Wars stuff. Everybody loves Vader. And Poe Dameron is your third and final Star Wars book of the week. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the fourth ongoing. In addition to Star Wars Vader and Aphra, there's also Poe Dameron, been running for 24 issues. Good stories, good art. And some of my personal favorites, like the Avengers. Everybody knows I'm a long-time Avengers fan. This guy's weekly these days, so all the other Avengers books have been consumed by this one, and it rolls out every single week, so I hope you've been catching up. The reprint to 675 is out today. It's the first of the weekly arc, so if you've missed out, you can get going on that. Captain America, my other all-time favorite title, written by one of my all-time favorite guys, Mark Waid. This is part 1 that's leading up to the big anniversary issue. Cool stuff going on in this one. And The Falcon, another one of my all-time favorite guys, because I'm a big Cap fan. Love having the Falcon in his own book, because he can totally carry his own title. And one of my other all-time favorites, everybody knows I'm a big Fantastic Four fan. This is Marvel 2-in-1 #3. The previous 2 issues have super sold out, so I hope you've been picking them up. They're hinting at a reunion of the good old Fantastic Four. This book's been a lot of fun. Admittedly, the original artist has left for this issue, so it's a bit of a... I don't know what to say, but not quite. Who is Jim Cheung? I mean, come on. That guy's excellent. Hard to keep up with that guy. Big week for the X-Men guys, too. X-Men Blue continues the Venom stuff that started in their annual that also super sold out, so I hope you grab that one. I hope this one's already on your list. Cable carries his own title. This one might be flying under your radar a little bit, but he's going to be getting a lot of attention with the Deadpool 2 movie, so may want to jump in on this one and see what all the hubbub's about. Weapon X, it's the other X book of the week, unless you're counting Old Man Logan and Old Man Hawkeye as your 2 Old Man books of the week, since I myself don't have an ongoing title. Amazing Spider-Man Annual, supersized and super fun, along with Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. Again, this one might be flying under your radar, but most Spider fans are checking this book out and really digging it. Sells really well. It's really popular with folks. Kind of an alternate reality Spider-Man book. So if you're an old school Spider fan, or if you're looking for something new to jump into, that might be the one. And Ben Reilly also starts a new story arc for you Spider fans this week. Doctor Strange continues the Loki Sorcerer Supreme storyline that's been rolling out since the Legacy relaunch. Again, this book has been rock solid, and what's cooler than Loki is the master of the mystic arts. Good stuff. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel are your Ladies of Marvel books for the week. And Punisher and The Despicable Deadpool are your Dark Side of the Marvel Universe books for the week. Lots and lots of great Marvel books this week. And it's an awesome week for the DC guys, too. This, with an amazing cover, is Action Comics number 997. We're just about 5 minutes away from the big 1000 issue. Can't say enough about how excited I am about Action Comics 1000. Action Detective Comics, the one that started it all, and Wonder Woman are the three biggest titles in comics, the three biggest characters in comics. I love that all three of these come out in the same week. Dark Knights Rising is your metal book for the week with its cool foily cover. Everybody's into this metal stuff. And Sideways is your New Age of Heroes title for the week, to go along with the super sold out Damage, the super sold out Silencers. I expect this one to go the same way, so I hope this one's already on your list this week. Justice League of America kicks off a big week of team books for DC this week. Justice League, the Titans, Suicide Squad, and Red Hood and the Outlaws. Pretty much all their team books, except for maybe Batgirls and Birds of Prey, which you saw last week. Supergirl, another big super book these days. Oh, and Batgirl Birds of Prey. Sorry, I forgot to mention that one as part of the team lineup. Pretty much every team book short of Justice League is out this week. The Flash, taking on Gorilla Grodd, one of my favorite Flash villains, because I love them science-y gorillas. And Hal Jordan is your Green Lantern book of the week. Really encouraging you guys to be checking out these Green Lantern books. Hal Jordan and Green Lanterns, both really, really solid comics. So if you are more of a Bat fan or haven't been checking out the sci-fi end of the DCU, you might want to pick this one up this week and see what all the buzz is about. New Superman rounds out your DCU proper, but there's always more to talk about, like Deadman and Ragman as your two minis for the week. Shade the Changing Girl and Wonder Woman is part 3 of your Milk Wars books for the week. Got the other two in stock if they got by in the last couple of weeks. Those are your Young Animal titles. Gotham City Garage is your alternate reality DC book of the week. Wildstorm Michael Cray is your Wildstorm book of the week. Get a bit of an Image flashback. And Scooby Apocalypse rounds out your DC stuff. Love me some Scooby Apocalypse. And of course, it's a great week for all the other guys. Not much to talk about from Dark Horse. This is Jenny Finn. This is the last issue of this one. For all you Mike Mignola fans like me, you know I'm always talking up a Mike Mignola book because he's got one every single week. The guy's that prolific. Huge week for the Image guys. Let's talk the return of Kick-Ass. This is Kick-Ass #1. You love the movie, you love the old series. They got the band back together to crank out another one. New characters, new stories, but the same old Kick-Ass. Good stuff. Invincible hits its last issue. I've been telling you guys for 143 issues to pick up Invincible. This is the other book from the guy who does Walking Dead. He labels it the greatest superhero comic out there. And, well, it kind of is. This is your last issue, so you can either hurry up and read 143 issues and catch up to this one, or you can pick up some of the compendiums and take on Invincible. This is a really, really great title. One of the more unique superhero books out there, which is kind of hard to say. Kill or Be Killed, and Black Monday Murders, or Lazarus might be some of the Image books you've been waiting for. Those are some of their newer huge titles. But Stray Bullets is the Image book I always like to talk about because I love me some David Lapham. Kind of like some of those others. This is pretty dark, pretty heavy, pretty messed up, but great stories, great art. Not too much out there like Stray Bullets. And Death of Love is your first issue, gotta have it Image book of the week, because I'm always encouraging you guys to grab those first issues before they're gone. Fun stuff. G.I. Joe, The Real American Hero is your IDW book this week because, well, it's still going strong after all these years, still in the vein of that original Larry Hama Marvel title. Everybody loves the Joes. Xena, Warrior Princess is back in comics with a new #1 from Dynamite. Always encouraging you guys to have a Dynamite book on your list, and I know there's a lot of Xena fans out there. Planet of the Apes Ursus is my Boom Studios book of the week because you know I love me some Planet of the Apes. I love anything Planet of the Apes, and Boom has done an amazing job from day one with all of their Planet of the Apes stuff. Pick up this one. Pick up Kong and the Planet of the Apes. Grab the trade paperbacks for their original series. If you're any kind of Apes fan, if you're any kind of sci-fi fan, Boom Studios has just done a stellar job with this stuff, so get up on that. Bloodshot is your Valiant book of the week, and Robotech is your Titan book of the week, because you guys love some Robotech. Good to see them back in comics. And it's a great week for the all ages stuff too. Let's talk some all-time great cartoons like Invader Zim. You love some Invader Zim. Or Regular Show. This is your 2018 Regular Show special. Love me some Regular Show. I mean, the guy's a gumball machine, for crying out loud. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Is the comic of your flashback to the old school Scooby stuff. And SpongeBob SquarePants. Because what's more awesome than SpongeBob? Lots of your favorite animated series in comics this week. But the one I wanted to talk about is this guy. This is your Avengers and Black Panther Digest comic. This is actually produced by Archie. Archie has been making all kinds of little digest-sized Marvel books that have reprints of old school stuff and some of the Marvel Adventures stuff, a little bit of everything. Obviously, this one has Black Panther stories in it just in time for the movie. So, always encouraging folks to have an all-ages book on their list for you or for the little one in your life. And these Archie Marvel Digests are a really, really great place to start. As I've said, I love the Avengers, love some Black Panther. And, of course, the movie's out this week, so it's a great time to check out some Black Panther stuff. Which reminds me, after you check out the movie, make sure you get in this weekend to our big Marvel sale. The big Marvel sale is this Saturday and Sunday. Everything Marvel Comics that's not new this week is 25% off. So get in, grab those Black Panther trades, grab some super awesome back issues, t-shirts, toys, anything Marvel Comics that's not new this week is 25% off. So go catch the Black Panther movie and then get in and get some cool readables on the cheap. That's all we got for you for this week. You can check us out at blackcatcomics.biz, check us out at Facebook, check out our YouTube channel, check out our podcast at soundcloud.com. Just get on down here to the good old brick and mortar in Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.